Hey everyone, Joseph here. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what a normal schedule for me looks like in terms of MCAT. So just as a reminder, come check out my website. It began with potatoes, and I have a lot of articles that you come check out and read. Okay, so my first topic that I want to talk about was complacency. So what's important, um, or I'm gonna relate this to Hearthstone because that's a game I used to play quite a bit. And essentially, in Hearthstone, when you're playing on a ladder in a competitive mode, you go up, you start at rank 25, and the highest rank possible is Legend. So you go from 25 to 24 to 23 to 22, and so on. And essentially, what people don't realize is that the length of the journey from rank 5 to legend is actually half the journey, in which case it's just like the MCAT. You're studying at the very end when you're trying to get a high score. Studying seems like it's going to have diminishing returns. That is, your score is only going to go up by 1 or 2 points, but those 1 or 2 points really make the difference on the exam. So I just wanted to encourage you all, if you're studying hard and you're doing well, if you're studying hard and you're still not where you're at, well, one, if you're lower than where you expect to be, then you just have to keep pushing harder, and then your score will probably go up a lot faster. Or if you're already at where you think you should be, then you should always be pushing forward because you still have a lot of time until your exam. Or if you have a couple weeks until your exam, that's fine too. If you're where you're at, then that's okay. Yeah, but I just want to share with you a couple pictures I took from my Hearthstone journey like last year. And I remember I was really excited. It took me, I believe, 2.5 hours from rank 3 to get to legend. And it's just like how you don't expect climbing um, two ranks to take so long. Just like that, studying for the MCAT and getting those diminishing returns when you're like at the peak of what you think you know, it just feels really bad. But here's a couple pictures that I took. So I'm an avid Hearthstone player. I've written a couple articles about it on my blog. I actually have a paper on the math of patches, which is a card that really shook up the metagame. But essentially, I was really excited that I got to Legend, and this happened basically last year in the summer when I had a lot more free time. But yeah, it's just an achievement that I look back on, and it's like studying and everything else is going to have diminishing returns when you get to a higher score. Or even if you're at a lower score, it's going to have diminishing returns as you climb higher and higher. And that's just the way it is because people get better and better, people are smarter, people stop missing questions. So every question that you hit is going to be the difference between you and another person's score. And because of that, there's only going to be a few high scorers. Not that not that it's impossible, just that it's going to be difficult. Yeah. So another thing that I was looking at, I don't understand ANOVA regression chi-square, the statistical test of like central tendency. I have no idea. So I was just reading this yesterday. So if anyone has any idea or can explain like chi-square specifically and ANOVA specifically, that would be great. I'd really enjoy it. And as for my schedule, so today, this morning, it's around 8:40 a.m. I've already had breakfast, already showered, ready to go. Library opens at 9, and I expect that I'll be at the library from 9 until 4, because 4 I'm going to be teaching office hours for the OChem lab here. And then from 4 to 5, I'll have office hours. And then after that, I'll teach lab from 6 till maybe like 7:30 or 8 because today's the last day of class. And then from 8:30 on, then I'll come back home, or I'll go stay with my friend at the SLC, which is the Student Learning Center here at Berkeley. And then that will probably be the end of my day. And the goals I'm looking forward to finishing today are reviewing my test from last night, or I mean yesterday, not last night. I didn't do any tests yet last night. From yesterday, as well as maybe hopefully hitting on a couple of sections from the Berkeley Review. So just as a quick note, the Berkeley Review is really good for their physical sciences as well as their biological sciences, but I don't recommend doing them for their cars or their psychology. Although, to be fair, I've only done their first exam and they might have updated it. But just in general, I really enjoy TBR just for their sciences especially. And I'm finding that Next Step and Exam Crackers really have a more well-rounded view of the exam, just from my perspective. Now, I'm personally taking the TBR class, but right now I haven't been going to classes because of full lengths. I guess as the last thing, full lengths you should try to do from 8 a.m. until like what? It takes 6-7 hours. 3 p.m. yeah, you should set aside the time so that you can like match the time. Because if you're going to go out of your way to take a 6 hour exam, you might as well try um, replicating the testing conditions. So that's all I got today. I will see you all later. Today is the beginning, not the end of day 5. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. All right, I'll see you later. Bye bye.